Consumer Electronics Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada doesn't actually officially start for another 2 days. But they let me and a few of my friends in early to give you a preview of what's to come. Come along with me today as I show you some of the coolest tech that I found on day one of the Consumer Electronics Show. Probably the hardest booth to get in front of is Cold Snap. It's this instant made ice cream. You insert these cartridges into these machines back here, and in about a minute and a half, it spits out freshly made ice cream. Meant for the commercial market, offices, retail establishments in the beginning, eventually for home use. I think my kids would like this one. One of the devices that has been getting some of the most attention is actually one of the largest. It's Genesis Systems Water Cube. It's capable of creating 180 gallons of drinkable water just straight from the air around you. Obviously, there are some applications from a residential standpoint, but also think about the military setting up in very remote locations, able to get water just directly from the air. Very interesting device here from Genesis Systems. There's a lot of small, compact, electronic devices that are meant for mobility. This one from Honda, probably the smallest one. It folds and collapses into a very small form factor. I think if I sat on it, I might break it, but those of you that haven't been eating too much pizza, might be a cool way to get around. On the sportier side of things, we've got Horin with its new electric bike. Looks like it's got about 180-mile range. This thing looks super sleek, and while motorcycles are more or less a luxury item in the United States, some parts of the world, transportation like this is used widely. Another spectacular example of an electronic motorcycle. This one's got about 130 miles of range, made by Verge. I'll tell you what, I'm not a motorcycle guy, but I'd love to get on one of these. Lots of robotic lawnmowers. This is also a snowplow as well. Saw a robotic pool cleaner. Lots and lots of entries into this market. I don't think anyone is going to specifically set themselves apart, but certainly coming to a golf course or a lawn maintenance area near you are these robotic lawnmowers and snowplows. So a device I've always thought about getting is a smoker, and you have digital variety smokers and the traditional ones that you put outside and are actually smoking. This made by GE is actually an indoor digital smoker, so you can smoke your meats inside now. Behind me is Parky from HL Mondo. Essentially what it does is it slides under your car and transport it. Think about it as an autonomous valet. It certainly would be useful in some areas, particularly here in California where parking gets a little tight. Moving the cars around on these discs certainly could be interesting. So this thing was pretty cool. It was the SkyTed. They gave me a full demonstration. So if you're trying to have a private call, or at least not maybe make a lot of noise, maybe like on an airplane or public transportation or like in an Uber, they actually put this mask over you and you can't hear what you're talking. So you can have a very confidential or private phone call, or many people could have phone calls on airplanes and not disturb the people around them. They're having a Kickstarter launching here pretty soon. A lot of attention, a lot of buzz, obviously, around AR, VR glasses. You obviously have Meta with their Oculus, but also with their Ray-Ban glasses as well. This company, Xreal, has unveiled some glasses that you can put on and more or less digitize a screen in front of you, very much like the Apple Vision Pro. It appears that is coming here very soon. These have a price tag in about the $700 to $800 range, and actually on people's faces, look pretty normal. So quite a few demonstrations of this from Erotics. It essentially straps to your legs, and it looks like it assists you in walking. Certainly people that are either recovering from an injury or have trouble walking, this is a system that looks like it could help that. That was day one of the Consumer Electronics Show, a preview day, if you will, showcasing some of the newest and maybe the most speculative technology that the show has to offer. I'll be back later this week when the show floor opens. We'll visit the booths of Microsoft, NVIDIA, and more. Until then, see you again soon.